Hello, hello, and welcome to the Bar Table Talk newsroom where I have some news for you. So let's get into it. Um, there was a massive earthquake in Colombia this week. Active rescue operations continue in western Colombia since Thursday, following a 7.4 magnitude earthquake that has killed 281 people. The updated death toll came Thursday from Colombian President Alvarado de la Espriella, I probably butchered that name, who said 3,971 people have been injured and the number of those still missing stands at 379. It's crazy out there. Please pray for the people in Western Colombia that they find all of their loved ones. In other news, Luigi Mangione pleads guilty to killing Brian Thompson in the 2024 murder case. Inside the courtroom today, Mangione said he posed as an investor to find out information about the 2024 United Healthcare Conference in New York. Thompson's widow and other family members became visibly emotional in the court as Mangione spoke. What happens next is Mangione's sentencing in the federal case is set for December 18th. Now, this is a bit crazy because the backstory is that Luigi shot and killed Brian Thompson in 2024. Okay, so there was a manhunt for him for about 5 days. They find him, they arrest him, and he pleads not guilty. Okay, but some evidence points to him being a suspect, right? So he's apprehended, he's put in jail. Then now 2 years later, he pleads guilty to shooting him and killing him, and that he knew exactly what he was doing. However, his lawyers are now trying to use double jeopardy in order for him not to be recharged with murder again. It's a very interesting case. I, yeah, because it's like, I don't know. It just seems like he's trying to work the system. That's what it seems like. So hopefully justice is found. In some good news, though, a 13-year-old 3D prints a wheelchair for a toddler in need. Zach Waters, 13 years old, spent 300 hours designing and assembling a custom 3D printed wheelchair for a toddler in need. The wheelchair was created through Make Good, a nonprofit organization providing free assistive devices made by volunteer makers. The chair features adjustable parts, space for medical equipment, and pink accents to match the toddler's favorite colors. I just think that is so sweet that this 13-year-old was so selfless that he spent all this time to make something for a disabled toddler. So there are still good people out there, people. And that's all I have for you today.
Thank you so much. Yeah, that is wonderful to hear that, that he did that. He saw somebody that needed help. And hey, I have a 3D printer too, so I know the time and the work that that 13-year-old kid put in.
Yeah, yeah, it's a lot of work.
But you know what? Hi everyone. Hi to our listeners, our viewers. The bar table talk is back. I know we've been going for a little while. I have been on my dad's fully, which is the James Bocane experience. You can go follow him, like him, subscribe on his YouTube, the Joe Bocane Experience, on the radio station 106.5 on KCAA in the Inland Empire. But we had things occur and stuff like that. But we are back, and thank y'all for joining us today. what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the another episode of Bark Table Card, where our we have real conversations, different perspective, and a whole lot of honesty. I'm your host Skittles, and my
And
co-host.
I'm your girl, Shy Shy.
Uh, if you're new to this channel, welcome. If you've been rocking with us, welcome back. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and share this episode with everybody whoever who always got something to say about relationship.
Today's topic is guaranteed to start some debates. Somebody's feelings are probably going to get hurt, somebody's going to agree with us, and someone's going to tell us we're completely wrong.
That's what Bar Table Talk is all about, right? Today's question is, can men and women really be just friends? So, oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm going to let you answer first. Can a man and women Oh, sorry. I think
No,
I
no, no,
did
you're
read
fine.
your part. Can a man and woman truly be friends without making romantic things happening?
No, that's fine. I think I say yes. What you think?
Yes, but it's not always easy. I believe men and women can absolutely be friends. The problem isn't the friendship. The problem is honesty. If both people genuinely see each other as friends and respect each other's boundaries, then yes, it can work just fine.
See, I knew you were going. I knew you was going to say that. I'm not saying it's impossible, but I think it's harder than people admit. Sometimes one person catches feelings and never says anything. They stay around hoping the friendship turns into something more. Now, the friendship isn't equal anymore because one person wants more than the other, right?
That's true, but that doesn't mean that the friendship is fake.
Everybody watching. Here's your first question. Do you currently have a close friend of the opposite sex? And if you're married or in a relationship, would your partner be comfortable with that friendship? Drop your answers in the comments, please. Now, let's talk about how friendship begins.
Most friendships don't start with romance. People meet at work, school,
Yeah.
church, the gym, through mutual friends. Sometimes
Yep.
you simply enjoy talking to someone. Not every connection has to be a
No,
relationship.
no, yeah, I agree. But here's where things change. Shy. Time. The more time two people spend together, the more comfortable they become. Com- Comfort corrects emotional connection, right?
Hmm.
Sometimes emotional connection corrects attraction. That's where things get complicated.
Or maybe society makes it complicated. People automatically assume if a man and a woman spend time together, they must be dating. And that's not always true.
Okay, story time, people. I remember working with someone years ago. We talked almost every day. We laughed. We encouraged each other. People around us started saying, "You two should date." They kept saying it so much that everybody started looking at us differently. Nothing had changed between us. The people around us changed the way they look at our friendship.
Yes, I
You had a story
completely
time?
yeah, I have a story too because
Okay.
I have had a lot of male friends,
Uh-huh.
right?
Yeah.
And I met most of those male friends in a church that I used to belong to. These male friendships, they all became some of my best friends.
Yeah.
But I did have people always saying like, "Oh, do you guys like each other?
Yeah.
Are you guys more than friends?"
Yeah.
and things like that. And I was like, dude, like these are like my bros, my road
Yeah.
dogs, my day ones, like, and they had my back all the time. We were never inappropriate with each other. They were
Yeah,
super
of course.
respectful, but people would just see how like friendly we were, how funny we were. There was one friend where we used to literally like I would have him in a
Yeah.
headlock, he'd sock me in the arm, and they're just like, "Oh, they definitely like each other." And I'm like,
Yeah.
no, we
No.
are friends, and that's how our friendship is. We both like a little bit of violence, but and I think like that happens
Yeah.
all the time. Sometimes other people plant ideas
Yeah,
that
no,
were
I agree.
never there.
Yeah, no, I totally agree with that. So, hot take. Here's my hot take. I believe men generally become physical attracted faster. Women usually become emotional attracted fast. What do you think?
I don't completely agree. Some women know exactly what they want from the
Yeah.
beginning. And some men truly value friendship without wanting anything else. I think personality matters more than gender.
Okay, so let's talk about the best friend problem. Um, would you date somebody whose best friend is the opposite sex?
Depends, how long have they been friends? Do I
Yeah.
know
Okay.
them? Are they respectful?
Okay.
Is everything transparent?
Okay.
Those answers matter.
See, my first question is different. Why is your best friend someone you could potentially be attracted to? You get what I'm saying?
Hmm.
That's where my concern starts at.
Potential attraction doesn't automatically mean something's inappropriate is happening. People can appreciate someone's appearance without acting on it. Adults are responsible for their own choices. And I just want to share like
Yeah.
the friendships that I had, all of those men, I'll call them men. I mean, we were in our 20s when we became friends, but they are very handsome.
Yeah.
Other women in the church would always come up to me and they'd be like, "Oh, you guys don't like each other. Well, could you like put in a good word for me?" And all this
Oh
stuff.
Lord.
So like they were
That's
attractive
true.
men, but they were not what I wanted.
Yeah.
But I appreciated their friendship. Like to this
Yeah.
day, like they definitely are great, great men.
Yes. So for the audience and everybody that's listening, let's take a quick poll. Answer honestly. Would you rather your spouse have A, 10 friends of the same sex, or B, one best friend of the opposite sex? Tell us why in the comments.
That's a good question.
Yes, that is. So so social media changes everything.
Let's be real, social media has changed
Yeah.
friendships. Now it's not just talking at work, it's
Yeah.
Instagram, it's TikTok, it's
Yes.
Facebook, it's
Yes.
Snapchat, private messages, late night conversations, video calls. It creates opportunities that didn't exist years
No,
ago.
exactly. And that's why trust is harder today. Back then, when work ended, the conversation usually ended it, right? Now
Yeah.
your phone follows you everywhere. Sometimes friendships become emotional relationship without either person realizing it. So another real talk. Can can I ask you something?
Okay.
Shy. Would you feel comfortable if your husband texted another woman every single night? Not flirting, just talking.
Every night, honestly, I'd probably ask why. Not
Okay.
because I don't trust him, but because that's a level of emotional investment.
Okay.
I'd want to understand that relationship because let's face it, and I think you mentioned it before, emotional connection, the longer, but if you're in a relationship with that person, and it starts to feel like they're more comfortable talking to that person,
Yes.
well, then the emotional bond is growing stronger than the bond that you have, which starts to open up an area that becomes quite gray.
Oh, exactly, because frequency matters. A friendship can slowly become intimate, right?
Hmm.
Intimacy if you're sharing everything with someone outside of your relationship. Let's do a mini debate, okay?
Okay.
So, should your partner have full access to your phone?
I don't think healthy relationships need constant surveillance. But I also don't believe in hiding things. Privacy and secrecy are not the same.
I like that. Privacy says this is mine, right? Security says I don't want you to feel this. Those are two different conversations, right?
Hmm.
Now, let's give our listeners a teaser. When we come back, we're going to take a little break. When we come back, we're diving into the biggest question of the night. Can you stay friends with someone after one person catches feelings?
Oh
That's where things get interesting. Don't
no.
right. Don't go away, listeners, and viewers. You're watching the Bar Table Talk. We is gonna give y'all a little music. You feel me? But we'll be right back.
You know I'm working. You know I'm Mix Missy, Erica, Incense and Prince, product, joy, magic and muscle. That McCoy with the hustle. We've been working. Circle small as pinky rings. My people play position. Puzzle pieces complete the vision. Yeah, we've been working like the energizer rock non-stop. Bad bunnies drive to the drum line now. We've been working, we've been working, we've been working, yeah, we've been working, yeah, we've been. Last night we sent our sorrows to the stars, took our fears out to the forest, then we left them out to ride. Dragged them to the desert, let the vultures pick them dry. Sent our secrets to the sky, sent our secrets to the sky. Last night I went to build up my rocket ship, took a trip through the stars, sent my secrets to Mars. Pulled up right off the Milky Way, then I put it in bar. Told my son I'ma see him as soon as Jupiter rise. See, we too fly for the function, so we kick it in the cosmos. Too high for the humble, hit the hit till the high slow. Highs on the prize like race horses and blinders, yeah. We got no fear, yeah. Mix Missy, Erica, Incense and Prince, product, joy, magic and muscle. That McCoy with the hustle. We've been working. Circle small as pinky rings. My people play position. Puzzle pieces complete the vision. Yeah, we've been working like the energizer rock non-stop. Bad bunnies drive to the drum line now.
All right. Welcome back to the Bar Table Talk. If you're just joining us, today topic is one that's been debate for years. Can men and women really be friends?
Hmm.
Before the break, we were talking about trust boundaries and whether friendship between men and women can stay strictly platonic. Now we're getting into the part that changes everything. What happens when one person gets feelings? Let's talk about that friend zone, okay? Let's start with the famous phrase, the friend zone. Of course, some people hate that term. Some people live in it. Shy, does the friend zone really exist?
I think it does, but maybe not in the way people think. To me, the friend zone isn't a punishment. It's simply one person saying, I value you as a friend, but I don't see a romantic future with you.
I agree with that. But here's where people get hurt. Somebody, sometimes one person starts the friendship hoping it'll become something more, right? They're patient, they're supportive, they're always available, not because they're just a friend, but because they're waiting for their opportunity, right? That's not really a friendship. That's a hidden expectation, right?
Mhm. Exactly. If you're only being someone's friend because you're hoping they'll eventually date you, then you're not being honest with them or with yourself.
Okay, so I have a question. Have you ever stayed friends with someone because you secretly liked it them? Or have you ever realized one of your friends actually had feelings for you? Tell us your story. Tell us your stories in the comments. And this is not just for Shy Shy. This is for our listeners and everything. So what do you think?
Actually, that has happened to me. So,
Okay. Tell us.
I have, like I said, I've had a lot of guy friends.
Yes.
But there was a friendship where we did start out as friends.
Okay.
And during the friendship, I was like, I think I'm catching
Uh-huh.
feelings. And me just being me at that time, I was like,
Yes.
I'm just gonna have a conversation about it. Like,
Right.
so I was just like, so I just went up to the person and I asked them. I mean, I felt
Uh-huh.
super comfortable because again, we're friends, and I was just
Yeah.
like, hey, just wanted to know, like, would you ever see
Yourself.
us
Yeah.
being more than friends?
Yeah.
And they were like, no, I only see you as a good friend. And I was just like, okay, I'm glad that you were just honest with me. And
Yeah.
actually, we continued to be friends. And I mean, that was a long time ago. This person's all married and whatever. And so, but yeah, that was really cool. And again, I was in my 20s at the time, and so
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
now
No.
that I'm older and everything, I also have a clear view of what I want and don't want. But I don't regret having the conversation and just
Oh
getting an
no.
honest answer.
Yeah, no, no. Who regrets it? I mean, at least you put yourself forward and you was like, "Hey, I'm a be forward with him or her, whatever." And you told that person how you feel. And so after that, after you told that person how you feel, did y'all still stay friends?
Yeah, we still stayed friends,
Okay.
and we both respected each other, and um, yeah, it was
Okay.
fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's talk about when friendships become something more. Go on, Shay. Tell them.
Yeah, let's be honest. Some of the best friendships actually start as just a friendship.
Yeah,
You
that is
already
true.
know each other. You trust each other.
Yeah.
You've seen each other through some good times and bad times, and
Mm-hmm.
that makes can be a foundation for a beautiful relationship.
That's true. Some of the strongest marriage started with two people who were friends first. But here's the flip side. One romance enters the picture, right? It's hard to go back if that friendship ends. Can the friendship survive though? I don't.
Sometimes, but it depends on why the relationship ended. If
Yeah.
there was cheating, lying, disrespect, it's going to be difficult. If it ended because life took you in different direction, there's a better chance.
Okay, so let's play a little real life scenario, right? Let's play a scenario. A man and a woman, right, have been best friends for 8 years. They are never dated. One night after a birthday party, the man admits, "I've been in love with you for years." Now what? Ooh.
First, thank him for being honest. But
Okay.
if she doesn't feel the same way, she has to say it clearly.
Okay.
Don't give mixed signals. Don't say maybe one day if you know the answer is no. Be kind, but be truthful. I'm just going to share a story. Like
Yeah, yeah. Go for it.
I had a friend, she was a very attractive girl. She had a very hard time with being clear with people. I have there's probably more than I know of men who thought that she liked them, and they were like, we did have a conversation, and they would come talking to me, and I'm just like, you did and you still don't know. So then I would go to her, and I knew right away when she started responding that she wasn't clear. And she basically, it turned into looking like on their end, like she was just leading them on, which ended up hurting them more than if she would have just been honest in the first place.
Yeah. So, and if you're the one who confused, you have to respect the answer, right?
Hmm.
Friendship doesn't mean someone owes you a relationship.
Exactly.
Now, now I'm gonna do a hot take. Here's my hot take. Sometimes the friendship ends after that conversation, right? Not because either person is wrong, but because the relationship has changed. Once feelings are out in the open, pretending nothing happened is kind of hard.
No, that's true. Healing sometimes is required and distance, and that's okay. Like, you got to let your heart heal. It's hard to just watch someone, go dating other people that you had feelings for.
Oh, I totally no, I totally agree. That's why my motto is after a relationship, if the relationship don't work out, delete, delete,
Yeah,
delete phone, delete so delete them
erase
off your cell
them
phone.
from
No,
your
but
life.
yeah, because yeah, no, because how you supposed to like move forward and change your
Hmm.
environment and change yourself? You know, where I'm not saying like, oh, don't take away from what you learn. You always learn something with any relationship you went through or whatever you go through in your life. You always take away something, right? But
Hmm.
if you constantly have that person in your pocket and you constantly like that person just texts you and like, you feel me? No, put them on a fucking block list, people.
Yeah,
Like
no,
if that relationship is completely fucking over, blockness.
and I totally agree. Like, again, like in my situation when I had asked a friend, I would like to also say for those listening that the emotional, like how deep I was in liking the person, was not
Yeah.
that deep.
Okay.
So there wasn't this strong, like, I'm in love with you and I'm obsessed.
Yeah.
No, I asked the question as soon as I felt like a small inkling of a possibility, and I just wanted to ask and clear the air. And I think that's why I was able to be their friend and also even help them go on dates with other people and all of that. Like, because I was like, okay, just wanted to make sure. But I would not be able to still be their friend if
Yeah.
I was just like, my heart is broken because I was really hoping you liked me back. So let's
Yeah.
just make that clear.
Now, should you tell your partner? Now, let's raise the stakes. You're dating someone, right? Your best friend of the opposite sex admit they're always had feelings for you. Do you tell your partner?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Secrets destroy trust. Your partner deserves honesty. And if they find out from someone else, it's
Yeah,
going to look like you were hiding something.
I agree. Honestly, my may start a difficult, conversation, but this honestly usually
Yep.
starts. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, this honestly usually starts an even bigger one. Now,
Mhm.
I'm gonna do a little rapid fire round. Shay, you with me?
Mhm.
Quick answer. Ready?
Mhm. Let's go.
Can you hug your opposite sex friend?
Yes, it's appropriate and respectful to hug your friend, but I mean, if it's one of those like feely hugs or
Yes.
something, like, let's be honest, not all hugs are the same.
Right. Okay. So, can you go to dinner alone?
I feel like you can go to dinner alone. I mean, there
Mm-hmm.
needs to be some trust. We're adults. But again, it goes back to the
Yes.
transparency.
Yes.
If you're hiding the dinner, then that's not okay.
Okay. So now let's talk about road trip. Can you go on a road trip?
Um, that's a conversation with your partner first.
Okay. Vacation together. Is that the same?
Now we're entering dangerous territory for serious. Like, why the hell would you go on a vacation with them and leave your partner at home?
Oh
Like,
yeah, I already know you'll be mad as fuck.
I would be mad as fuck. I'd be like, let me get this straight. Y'all going on a cruise and I'm staying my ass here? How dare you? Like,
Right, right. So about late night phone calls.
unless it's an emergency, absolutely not.
Okay. Okay. So let's get into jealousy, insecurity, our instruction. People throw around the word jealous, right? Like it's always a bad thing. But is every concern jealousy? Or is some of it intuition, right?
Good question. Sometimes people really are insecure. They've been hurt before. They assume history will repeat itself.
Yeah.
But sometimes your instincts pick up on things that your eyes haven't fully seen yet. The key is communication. Don't accuse, ask. Don't assume, listen.
As human beings, we got that assuming thing fucking bad.
We really do.
I'm gonna just throw that the fuck out there. But I like that. Relationships should make room for uncomfortable conversations. It If something bothers you, talk about it before you know
Resentment builds.
thank you for that. Now, me and my real life scenarios, but I do like these. So imagine this: your spouse tells you they're meeting an old friend from college for coffee. That friend happens to be someone they once had a crush on. Would you be okay with it?
I wouldn't automatically say no. I'd ask questions. How long has it been? Why now? And does your spouse feel comfortable with me knowing? Transparency matters. Like, you want to definitely, like it said
Yeah.
before, ask some questions. And then both people need to have a maturity level
Yeah.
too, where they can ask these questions and not become immediately defensive. It should just be a conversation for clarity and transparency, because that is needed in this situation.
Yeah, and that's the point. It's not just about the coffee. It's about trust, people.
Yeah.
I don't have that many friends, but when I do, I always tell you like, oh, I'm fit to go to Laura's house. Oh, I'm fit to go to Vanessa's house. Oh, even though I don't have to say, oh, I'm going to my dad's house. I still say, oh, I'm going to my dad's house. You get what I'm saying? I'm going to
Yeah.
my auntie Juanita's house and stuff like that.
And I
So
appreciate that.
yeah. So we talked about hidden feelings, the friend zone, honestly, and jealousy. But after the break, we're gonna take a little break and we're gonna come back, just a minute break. And then we're gonna get right back into it.
All right.
You know I'm working. You know Mix Missy, Erica, Incense and Prince product, joy, magic and muscle. That McCoy with the hustle. We've been working. Circle small as pinky rings. My people play their position. Puzzle pieces complete the vision. Yeah, we've been working like the Energizer clock non-stop.
Hey, that's my song though. Listeners, yeah, hey, she made that song. I found that song, but I love that song though. We be working, We be working,
We
But
be
okay.
working.
We do. We hey, this auto engineering, I always give it up to like people that does IT, auto engineering and everything else because it's it's easy to pay somebody to do it for you, but it's hard to do it. So I didn't create it bar table talk from the ground up. I had to go to different platforms. I had to find what platforms would make us professional. I even
Huh?
do my dad's, which is the James Bocane experience. I even engineer him, and I think we've been doing this for a year, and I gotta give Shay, me, and James Bocane experience props because this is not easy. It,
No, you're doing a
it
great job.
Thank you. And for all our listeners, this is nothing was created by AI. Just to throw that out there, the James
We
Bocane
are real.
Experience radio talk show wasn't created AI. I literally did everything piece by piece, the backgrounds, everything, pictures, how each scene is created and stuff like that. So it does take time. So we're diving into one of the biggest relationship topics today, social media, right? Can like photos, sending DMs, and commenting on posts cross the line, Shay?
That one's a little bit tricky, but
Yeah.
I think like I mean, I like photo. Like it's fine to like a photo. I feel like it only crossed the lines if you're liking like naked pictures, um, very reveal, like something where it's like, basically, if it's like a what do they call it, like a thought trap, or
A
I
throat.
forgot what they.
Oh,
Damn
a
it,
thirst. It's
a
called
thirst
thirst
trap.
trap,
It's
girl.
a thirst trap. Yes. We all know what a thirst trap is, meaning that photo was meant to attract some attention from,
Of course.
if
Nowadays,
if you're liking those photos, then no, that's crossing the line.
yeah, no, no, no. I mean, that's definitely crossing the line because now you over here looking at another woman.
Yeah, and you're like, but it's just my friend. She was looking sexy, and I was just like, yes, you do. Like, okay, hold up.
Yeah, looking
Pause.
sexy at that booty.
Pause. Like, so now you, okay, no, no, ain't even gonna do that. Because I feel like it starts becoming like you're disrespecting your own relationship that you're currently in.
But excuse me, if you is looking at like the picture and stuff, most of the time I'm just like, oh, that's a nice dress a nice dress she has on. Oh, nice shoes. She looks very presentative. I'm not sitting there looking at her titties in that dress. No,
Yeah,
that's
I
that's a little
understand that.
line crossing right there.
It's
But
it's a very thin line.
it's a very and when you say it's a very thin line, it reminds me of that movie. It's a very thin line of love and hate.
It is, man. It
Oh,
is. It's like it's anybody could easily say that I just like the picture because I
yeah.
like the dress. But let's say the picture is her bent over in a low, um, her boobs is spilling out and her ass is perked up, but the dress looks cute. You gonna like the partner of the person is not gonna believe that you only thought the dress was cute. That's the problem. Like,
Yeah, yeah, no, that is true. So, can exes really be just friends?
absolutely not.
I mean,
Just
um,
from experience, it's a no.
um,
Okay.
well, you experienced that. Um, I see. For me, I want to say no, is because you still have those. You still like even if it ended good, even if it ended. badly,
Mhm.
you would still like that jealousy we talked about. That jealousy would
Uh-huh.
still come in because now that person got a new bitch, and now you're looking over there at that bitch like, bitch, I had her first. But then it's just like, oh, she wants you to meet her partner, so you're like, oh, okay. But you're looking at the partner like up and down, like, bitch, she was mine first. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I
that's why
totally.
I don't think that exes should be friends, because there's still either some resentment there, there's still a little bit of love there. Then
Mhm.
love becomes in and goes into jealousy and all that stuff.
Yeah, I think like here's the thing that I think people don't tend to
Yeah.
realize, all right? Like say like, it's like say two women are friends.
Yeah.
It's like Sally and Tammy are best friends. They also used to date each other. Sally is now dating Tina. Sally introduces Tina to Tammy. At that moment, Tammy realizes that their friendship might be about to change, and then things start changing with she starts getting jealousy towards the new girlfriend. And Sally is just like, I don't understand. We've been cool. We broke up 2 years ago and stuff. But because of the addition of the girlfriend, the new girlfriend, Tammy starts acting way different. She starts calling late at night. She starts sending all these pictures. She starts talking about inappropriate times when they used to have sex, spend time together. I used to do this one move and all this stuff. Now that is when you know that there's some
Yeah,
resentment,
yeah, yeah.
there's
Okay,
jealousy.
I thought I was the only one with the scenarios. You came with the, we gonna call that the Tammy scenario.
Seriously, but these are real things that
No, no,
happen to
no,
real
that's true.
people. And it's like if you don't, you either need to put that friend in check, that ex who is your friend needs to be put in check, or you cannot be friends with them.
No,
And
no, no.
usually it's you cannot be friends with them.
Yeah, so hey, you're listening to the Bar Table Talk, where every opinion has a seat at this table. If y'all, if anybody, all our listeners want to come on, just email us at the bartabletalk@gmail.com. We do look at that email frequency, and if you want to come on, just let us know. If you're in the comments and you want to jump on board and have a conversation and roundtable, come on in. But this is the Bar Table Talk. It has been a long day and a wonderful time here with y'all. Catch us next time, Saturday. We are now going live at 3:30. And don't forget to hop over there to the James Bocane Experience. He is live at 4. He is on the radio
Yep.
at 4 p.m., between 4 p.m. and 5. And go check out all his social medias. Go like and share and give him some love as well. We
Hmm.
all in this together.
Yeah.
So, anything you want to say?
No, I just want to say, you know what? Thank y'all for listening. And anybody out there who's struggling with wondering if men and women can be friends, platonic friends, just listen to the podcast, send it to someone who you know is struggling with it, and just, first and foremost, be honest and
Yes.
communicate. That's
And
it.
we're going to head out on that note.